And there's the stream started. Why is it playing? I told it not to. Wait, why is there no chat on my laptop? Oh, there we go. That's weird. Hi, Turtle. Let me switch. Return of the Smash. You get my rare musical parody that I don't actually have the confidence to do full volume. That's just for you, Turtle. Where's the volume? There it is. This might come through on my mic. I don't really care. Oh, that's definitely coming through on my mic. In fact, I do kind of care about that. That's just generally. It's a more reasonable volume. It might still come through on the mic. I don't care. It's only going to be for a few minutes. Deal with it. Deal with it. Because I realized I don't... If I'm going to do Smash for only 15 minutes, I don't want to, like, stop and restart my stream so I can fiddle around with audio cords. Because I only have, like, one good audio cord now, and it feels bad to buy something non-essential when in quarantine. So I just make do with the one audio cable that I have, and then the one broken audio cable I can't really use. A dragon friend. Oh no. Oh no, it's a Xerxes Samus. I don't like it. I do not like this matchup, folks. Xerxes Samus has some dumb shit she gets to do because she has cool, really cool moves that are stupidly safe. And Link's very bad at punishing them, to be clear. Like that! Basically, the whole time she's flipping, she's also invincible, by the way. So you have to catch her landing, but she can vary where she lands pretty significantly. Additionally, if she lands on you, she buries you and she can get massive damage off it if you're above like 40%. Well, 60% for me because I'm ridiculous at matching. Thankfully, this Xerxes Samus doesn't know how to deal with a boomerang, I guess. I'm not really sure which part of what I'm doing is throwing her off, but she is thrown off. I think she just expects me to not ever read her flip kick. I think this Xerxes Samus has fought a lot of people who don't know how to deal with a flip kick at all. That literally, if she'd spaced it slightly differently, would have instantly killed me. That's how stupid this character is. No, you can't just keep doing it. Are you gonna flip? You gonna flip? You gonna flip? Nope. You fool! I wanted to get hit. Okay, that's a lie. Oh my god, she's so tilted! Chill. She got so tilted. Holy shit. So that up B she did, that flip, like, that's like the thing you do to kill people, but you're supposed to set it up by doing like a setup first. And she just was like, no, I need to kill him right now to make it up because I'm 2 stocks behind. So she just runs up and does it. Ironically, she did almost no tilt attacks. I think you should roll more. I think it's good that you roll so much. Oh, that does beat my boomerang. I need to remember that. It's not her grab. Like, Xerxes Samus isn't actually good as a defensive character. But a lot of people play her super defensive, both because it's online, where, like, defensive, very quick defensive things are very powerful. Because you just can't react to them because it's the online. That's bad. That was bad. I should not have gone for that F smash. It couldn't have hit. That's not safe, especially not if it doesn't hit my shield. I don't think she meant to do that. I think she wanted to jump, but she had roll trained so hard that she ran up and tried to roll while she was in midair. And she did that. Oh my god, she's tilted. She's just mashing. Okay, she actually did do the thing now. She teabagged in respect. Or in embarrassment, but I respect that. Maybe she's not that tilted. Maybe she just likes mashing. I respect the I just fucked up so bad I'm gonna teabag myself move. I really think that's good to do. It makes me like you a lot. Oops, don't shoot arrow. That's not a boomerang. I actually did auto-cancel that. I'm not gonna explain what auto-canceling is right now. I don't feel like it. Nope, you can't do that. If you're gonna do that, you cannot miss. Not against Link. Okay, I need to what is that? You're dead, actually. Yeah, I don't think she didn't have a jump. I gotta save Nude Link for the special streams, Nade. Computer, Nude Link. Oh, now I know what you're talking about. God, I wish I could play as that. See, I don't think of that as Nude Link. I think of it as really good Smile Link. Which maybe shows what my priorities are. He's so happy and he's waving. It's really the pose that does it for me. Where he's just like, I'm leaving, but hey guys. Always good to see you. Always a pleasure to see you, even if just for a few minutes. That's what that... Okay, let's do this. Ooh, I got lucky. I think he meant to do a different move. That was an interesting interaction to me. Oh, you've got that stupid gimmick. I don't like that gimmick. Oops! Speaking of moves that don't connect. Here's one of mine. I should end up here. This matchup's really stupid and weird. But it's heavily in Link's favor, so I guess I don't mind that much. The ways in which it's stupid are mostly dumb things he has to deal with, not me. Because the thing about Yoshi is he has literally nothing that's safe on Link's shield. And very little that he can do about stuff that I hit on his shield. What is going on? They're just giving me the wins today, huh? So, like, I can basically just shield, and as long as I don't let him break my shield, which isn't really a thing that ever happens in Smash Ultimate, shields don't really get broken, ever. I can just sit there and shield, and he can't really do anything. Which is good, because otherwise, like, he can get around the Link's projectiles really well, so it would be really annoying otherwise. Good parry. Hey, Voos. Hey, Voos. Let's just finish this, huh? Oh no! The last hit is the only one that kills! And it didn't. It didn't hit last. Oh, you were way higher than I thought, huh? That's not a good idea. Don't do that, buddy. Is hanging off the level like Smash OP? Basically, yes. There's actually direct Smash. One day I'll do another stream where I explain more about Smash Ultimate. But, like, there's also, like, actual... Like, you can be on the ground, grounded, and then you can tech neutral left. Generally speaking, people tech as soon as they hit the ground, and they tech neutral left or right, and that's a tech chase, and that's basically the real Loki in this game. But then there's like... There's two things that they call disadvantage state, which are basically similar to Oki, which is when you're off stage is one disadvantage, and when you're well above the other person and potentially are either getting... You want to land, that's the other disadvantage state, which isn't really anything like Oki at all, and in fact there's not really anything like that in other traditional fighting games. Just because of the way that Smash jumping and platform works, there's not really anything like you're in the air, but you're not actively being juggled. Anyways, let's switch over to Zone of the Benders. Zone of my Enders. Oh wait, why did I put that controller away? I need that. I need to plug that into my computer. Now this should work. Full warning. People have had complaints about this port and it not working. I tried it, I streamed it for a bit. It worked fine for me. But it would not surprise me, given some of my luck when streaming sometimes, that like as soon as I launch it this time, it's gonna break. Well, Turtle, I was specifically talking to Maid. I don't have any illusion that anyone other than you would know what Oki is in this chat. Let's see, I'm not actually sure the game is going to be captured. I might have to tell it to be captured. Question mark. Looks like I... Oh no, there it is. And then I alt-tabbed. If I just... Wait. Isn't this the intro to the first game? Oh, that's right. It's a little different in this one. I don't think this intro is as cool as the original, and it's mostly just, like, actually one of the game's trailers. So I'm not gonna watch it. Because it's just gonna be a bunch of scenes. Legal? Whatever, man. Definitely going with classic, because I'm not retraining my muscle memory now. I'm gonna go with hard. We'll see how that goes. So, just to put you in state of mind, it's been like 3 years since Zone of the Enders 1 came out, but it feels way longer in the world of video games, because we've gone from the start of the console generations, where everything was really janky and not that good yet, to the solid middle of the console generations, when people actually know how to make games. This is a pretty crazy graphical leap in 3 years, right? It's kind of nuts to me how quickly things evolved during that time, like visually and design-wise. Like, gameplay design just got so much better. It was so fast made, right? And now it's like a decade, and you look at Call of Duty and the next Call of Duty. I know I shouldn't pick Call of Duty, that's not a fair comparison. They're trying to be as similar as possible. But like, damn, man. Here is our hero, and here is his noble steed. Our hero, Dingo Egret. That's right, his name is Dingo Egret.
No idle talk, you'll crash, Dingo.
In the final 30 seconds, Henry G trashed out from Field Out.
Oh man, Field Out.
He had a great time that night.
20 to touchdown. Can't wait for the new season.
Position for landing. The people on Mars can start getting excited.
Yeah, and instead of having CG cutscenes for the pre-render, we have actual anime.
That's unusual.
What is?
Indications of Metatron, but it's way too shallow. Angie, I want to change the landing point. I'll check it out.
Okay.
Rick, you hear that? I'll be back soon.
Dingo, what team won in '66?
I don't know much about back then.
So, you might notice that what he's driving seems kind of junky. It's because it's not an orbital frame. This is a Lev.
Narcissus is going to win this year.
Yeah, Rod Tharsis. Fucking idiot. Believes in Rod Tharsis. Aw, look at his little graspy arm. So, Levs were mentioned a lot in the first game, but we basically never saw one move. But this is what a Lev looks like, and how it moves. So you can, imagine why orbital frames are a lot better at fighting when they got introduced. Left stick to move, right stick to aim the camera. So I have a mining button. Let's see if I remember these buttons here. If I hit triangle, I do a jump. And I can do a little dash, but it doesn't last very long. And I can do jump and then a dash. And check this shit out that I'm about to do. Jump, then... Well, hold on. I'm not going to get close enough. Okay, jump. Then you dash into a wall. Nope. Then you hit triangle as you get close to the wall, and you jump off the wall! This is the kind of high-speed action that you can expect from Zone of the Enders 2.
Don't push the left so hard.
Oh, I was supposed to say something here. So, I just skipped past the tutorial, but there's a mechanic in this game where when people talk to you, you can hit L3 to say yes, like a positive response, and R3 to say no, which is a negative response. And a lot of times that's just aesthetic, but because it's a Kojima-esque game, even though he's not that involved with it, it actually does matter sometimes. Although apparently... Well, hold on. Is it going to give me a tutorial? I think it will. Apparently, in this port, some people say that the time you have to hit L3 or R3 is much shorter, and it doesn't work as well, so I may have to mash it or miss some, but... I think it was basically the same role made, in that he produced it, he encouraged it to be made, and he doesn't really have any official role in making it, but he probably walked by a bunch and said things. And a lot of the same crew worked on this as Metal Gear Solid 2. And 1. And it's got a lot of the same little, like, tidbits that Metal Gear Solid 2 does. Like, the yes and no thing is very similar to hitting buttons to hear what Raiden's thinking, for instance.
Anything wrong?
Done. Oh, and we're mining for Metatron on one of the moons of Mars, by the way. I don't know if that was obvious. Where? A helmet. Oh, and this is also, like, I think in-universe, it's like 5 years after the last game or something. Something like that.
An orbital frame.
An orbital frame. Oh no, I'm falling into it!
What's happening, Angie? What ship did you see? Angie! Damn. Warship? Must be Bara.
Not Bahram. They're the ones who attacked the place in the first game. Pew! No!
My liver's damaged. Damn Baram.
Barum from Mars?
Not the Lev.
Get your ship down into the ditch and stay hidden.
Rip to a real one. Oh no, I'm falling in the cockpit.
Good morning. Ready for combat operation.
Yeah, that was almost synced. The voice acting is apparently better in Japanese, but I refuse to use that because I don't think that would make the game better. I think it would make it worse. Surprise, it's Jehuti. You didn't expect that. You probably thought I was going to play the whole game in the Lev. Nope, they just made a Lev you play as for like 10 seconds.
Enemy approaching. Verified as unmanned orbital frame, Raptor. Be careful not to get surrounded.
So, you can grab things. I probably will have to, at some point, very quickly go over what's changed, but fundamentally it's pretty similar. There is a tutorial, but I don't know if it's going to give it to me.
Confirming the enemy destroyed.
What is the efficiency of this frame?
This is orbital frame Jehuti. Do you want me to explain how to manipulate the frame?
Who is this?
This is detached battery.
Okay, it is going to give me a tutorial, I think, which is good.
This is a battle computer.
Because I'll very quickly go over what's changed.
Navigators.
I'm completely different.
I'm completely different.
Instructions?
Yes, Ada. Please.
Are you going to whine and bitch about combat? Please say you are not going to whine and bitch about combat.
I will explain.
So yeah, dashing is unchanged, but it feels a lot more zippy. This dash is a little bit faster, and you accelerate more the further you do it. And the, like, quick dash lasts further, and you have more control over when it stops, too, which is real nice.
I will.
Normal attacks are technically unchanged, although now... So in this port, Zone of the Enders 2 did the same thing that 1 did, where the buttons were pressure sensitive and it affected how moves worked. Zone of the Enders 2 leans into that more, and as far as I can tell, the PC port adapts that by making it so that if you tap a button, it'll do its light version, and if you hold a button, it'll do the heavy one, which is close to what it was like before. Anyways, these shots do a lot more damage, and they're way more accurate. Like in the first game, these would be missing, even though the enemy's not moving. And if I hold it down, I do a barrage of 3 heavy ones, although you usually only do 1. The close slash attack is actually a little bit slower as a combo, but like it's more powerful and it's more interruptible. It's a little bit slower so that you can choose to do other things better.
I will explain about dash attacks. Press the X button while dashing to perform a dash attack.
Oops, I don't need to listen to this. So you remember the homing laser that never hit? Now it's actually a homing laser that targets onto things. And hits. Here, hold on. Is it going to give me a group of enemies? There we go. You see the white circles? Like, you actually move your left analog stick to, like, move the targeting towards all of them.
Jehuti is set up not to do that right now.
I don't know what button I hit. It didn't like me hitting it, though. And the dash attack hasn't really changed at all, but it does hit enemies a little further back, and when they hit the wall, they do take damage now. So that's nice. But it was already really good in the first game. So this is now an actual charge up shot that you can charge up more. But it uses more sub-energy the more you charge it, I think. No, maybe it doesn't. Which is fun, because it does, like, way more damage and it's a bigger explosion if you charge it all the way. Oh yeah, we also have, like,
Jehuti is set up not to
we have a combat feed on the left that is completely useless, but it does take up a lot of the screen, so that's nice. And yeah, close up, the dash slash, or the charge slash is basically unchanged. It's maybe a little bit faster, but it's basically the same really ridiculously good move as before.
I will explain.
Guarding's no different. It's the same, you just block things. I'll probably forget how to do that sometimes.
How to
Now, one of these things wasn't working before. Oh yeah, it says to hit left trigger to auto switch, but that doesn't work. It actually just unlocks every time I hit that, and I don't know if that's an issue with the port, or if the tutorial is wrong, because the tutorial, I remember the tutorial being wrong. But it might be that the Pro Controller is messed up or something. But I can't switch targets. I have to switch targets with the right stick, but I think the tutorial is just not very good. The ring radar is back, and it's better because it shows us attacks. That's all that is. And now shows us where enemies are, and it shows us where attacks are coming from, if they're coming. This is a neat thing. So the last hit of a combo, if I hit the normal thing, it'll hit them backwards. But if I hit fly upwards, it will hit them upwards. And if I hit fly downwards, it will hit them downwards. Which is really neat, because it lets you sort of control the space better. I think that's a really neat addition. And... oh yeah, it says you can hit quick turn by right-clicking the stick, and you can't. And some people say that that's an issue with the port, but I think that actually didn't work in the original either, if I remember correctly.
Ending training.
We found our objective at point 04.
Anyways, thanks for putting up with the tutorial. Now you understand everything about the game, and the combat will totally make sense.
Enemy approaching. Unmanned battle planes.
Mosquitoes.
Unmanned combat aircraft, Mosquito. Individual attacks are weak, but be careful. There are many of them.
Roger.
That was me saying yes.
Attack the mosquitoes all at once with the homing laser.
I do prefer close-range battle, you know.
That was me saying no. I like that it lets you do that. Oh, and you notice that basically every attack that uses lasers or whatever eats a bit of my sub-meter. Except my basic shot, which doesn't. The sub-meter comes back when I blow shit up, and I think it just regens slowly on its own.
Put me through to 666.
But sub-weapons will also use that, so... it's whatever.
Where are you?
My legs are damaged.
Rick, where are you now? Don't move. I'll be there soon.
Enemy approaching.
You can move around the portraits with the right stick, by the way, just like in Metal Gear Solid 2.
It's approaching your way.
Achoo! And I think there's a shoulder button you hold down to move the other person's portrait.
I indicate the position of Rick with an arrow. Move in the indicated direction.
Rick, stay alive.
Enemy destroyed.
We'll get into grabbing later, but it's very, very good, actually.
Destroyed.
These mosquitoes almost never show up again, if I remember correctly. They're pretty much here to get you used to the homing laser. Is there a secret I can go to? Oh, there's a map, though. That's nice. I'll rescue Rick. I'll get to it. Chill. Yeah? Maybe I got things to do.
Enemy destroyed.
But in general, I would say the changes to this game make it so that all the moves actually have uses and are good, instead of in the first game where you kind of just wanted to spam a couple of effective attacks over and over.
Raptor destroyed.
Oh, and homing lasers are cooldown. You can't shoot more while there's already some homing lasers out, so... you can't just spam it. You can still skate, though. Set up for lasers so they don't hit... yeah, they go right around that guy. We don't want to hit him.
Enemy reinforcement.
It'll be so cool if it just goes, like, around him.
To switch lock-on targets, use LT. Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Damage level exceeding 50%. Raptor destroyed. Enemy
Grabbing is great in this game now, by the way. It was very bad in the last game. Mostly. And now it is very good. At some point they'll give me a tutorial on it, I'm sure. But the long and short is you can grab a lot of shit, and you can use it all as a weapon.
Enemy destroyed. Obtained Metatron.
Oh, thanks. I think I just got it from blowing up the cliff.
The cursor is on.
Thanks.
Destroy with a burst attack.
Okay. I want to say no to that, but it won't let me.
Stop moving and hold RT. Then hit the X button for a burst attack.
Do you think that Jehuti has RT and X buttons in the cockpit? I'm going to choose yes. I think we got a Men in Black 2 situation where the controller is actually a PlayStation 2 controller.
Beat it, Rick! Dingo!
Yeah, Rick, beat it. We can't let Rick die, because he was betting all his money on George Strongman to win the Super Bowl competition. We need that money. Anyway, here's our jet. I think.
Since I found Jehuti, you'll have to give it to me.
What does Barum want with Callisto?
Oh? You don't look like a mining man to me.
Get lost.
What was that noise? Yeah!
Shoot down the enemy's attack with lasers.
Okay, so if the targeting cursor is red, then they're in a vulnerable state, which I guess is good to know. God, the music's really good. Ow, one of the wisps hit me. Oh, they're all coming at me. So yeah, Arjit's still sort of a tutorial boss. She's mostly there to make sure you understand how to do things. And she has a big ol' laser that you can't hit her while she's doing. But mostly I think you just have to wait for her to be vulnerable and then... She will not let you grab her because of her very good dashing thing. Ooh, you can't even hit her then. Oh, she got unvulnerable. You know, you can just hit a button to make your wisps go. You don't, like, need to tell them. They're robots. I guess it's polite, though. Oh, she's so close. Yeah, this is... Oh, it's a moon of Jupiter. Okay, we're still... I couldn't remember exactly where he was mining.
Want this frame, don't you?
Maybe.
Even if you're Barum, that's too rough.
It sure is.
Who's the commander?
You think I'll tell?
to get more stupider.
Good job, Dingo.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Dingo, the enemy is approaching me.
Alright, I'll try to head them off.
You will?
Take care, Angie.
You can hit L1 or R1 to select which character portrait you want to move with the right stick. Jesus. Because you can't just do right and left stick like MGS2 did, because the left stick moves Jehuti's cockpit.
If we don't do something, we'll be crushed along with Callisto. We have no choice.
Yeah, there's a lot of people dramatically saying Dingo's name in this game, and it's really good because his name never stops being Dingo. At any point, it's always still Dingo, so they have to say Dingo really dramatically. The game is quiet. Okay, I will fix that. Once this cutscene is over and I can pause, because I don't know if I can pause in cutscenes. Probably not. The game is quiet. Just a second. Got Alt-Tab. Oh, but now the game won't be making noise. Here, I'm just gonna guess, because it said it was here before. You'll have to tell me if it's overpoweringly loud when I tab back.
Walking tank, spider.
How is it? Is it good? Bad? Sorry, I forgot. I had been toying around with some settings to try and stream DMC5 to... It's complicated. I won't bother explaining it. I guess I can explain the basics of grab right now. So if you grab someone, you just sort of hold them. They will break free eventually, unless they're a really weak enemy, then maybe they don't. And you can swing them like this. You can also charge them with your energy, and then they're like better. I don't really know what that does, honestly. And you can throw them normally, or you can mash the throw button to do that to them.
Enemy reinforcements are confirmed. To switch lock-on targets, use LT. Raptor destroyed.
This is still a little soft. Okay, I can turn it up then. A little bit more. This is me talking. Okay, yeah, I probably shouldn't turn myself too far down. Maybe I'll just do a full force. Ah, that might be a bit much. Okay, tell me if this blasts your ears off. Better?
Raptor destroyed. All enemies have been cleared.
I did change it. I can max it out, I guess. I'll max it out and turn myself down a bit, I suppose. Now it is, now this is my voice and that's the game. It'd be weird if I needed to change it that much, but every game is weird to me. Audio-wise, I feel like they're all different. Oh, the skating is back and it's even cooler looking. And look, there's all trucks. And it's fine to blow them up because they're evil trucks.
You can grab objects which
Here we
may
go.
be
Now
useful
she's gonna
in
tell me
battle
about
with
grab.
the B button. Do you want to see how it's done?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. You can't turn it down, unlike, oh my god, what's the kid's name from the first? Leo. Leo can turn it down.
I will
But you can't
explain
turn it
about
down.
grabbing objects.
No, I'm good. Oh, that's right. Good thing I did look at this. So you can also grab objects, and you can block with them, which is nice. You can't block with this object, but some objects that are like wider panels, you can use them to help block. And with big pulls like this, the attack is a big swing, and the throw is just like a big throw like that. And charging them makes it do more damage. And also might give it more, sort of... They will break eventually, so I think charging it with your Metatron might give it more effective durability. And same with enemy.
I will explain.
Yeah, you can use them as a human shield now, which is fun. But the enemies will break free pretty fast, so... You generally want to swing them around or throw them.
Ending training.
And I think that's all the basic mechanics. Oh yeah, this is called a cellar, because I guess you store enemies in your cellar.
Confirmed destruction of cellar.
You know, they say the two most beautiful words, the most beautiful phrase in English language is cellar destruction. I don't hear it myself, but that's what they say.
Enemy approaching.
Mummy head.
Support type, mummy head. Be careful.
They're basically the same as they used to be, but they'll actually heal the enemy way more often now. I think they could only rarely do that in the first game.
Raptor destroyed.
Stop it!
Enemy destroyed. Damage level exceeding.
Oh jeez, I'm getting destroyed by that laser.
Confirmed destruction of cellar. Damage level exceeding 75%.
Wow, he just broke my shield.
Destroyed.
I am in trouble, actually. I should not have gone in. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I should have just thrown this thing from long range. Oh yeah, so there's a bunch of bonus missions you can do from the main menu, but you have to unlock them by finding them in-game, by doing dumb shit like backtracking for no reason. I think they're the only real missable shit, but there's probably a couple missable sub-weapons, too. Yeah, Dingo hasn't whined once.
They want this frame, don't they?
Did you board this even though you knew?
I didn't want to involve my friends. Also, there's something I have to confirm.
The Dingo just left on the spaceship. He got on the spaceship because he knew the spaceship would leave, so that he can save his friends. Because he loves his friends. Because Dingo's a smart dude. And he's like, so, if the guys who are trying to kill me want this big robot,
The gate to the next
and I don't
unit
like
is
them, then
open.
I should probably give
Please
them the big
follow
robot.
arrow.
Dingo fights for his friends. Well, that music sounds just a little bit familiar.
What?
It's Nephthys, by which I mean Neath, but they translate it as Nephthys, I think, instead. You may remember that this is the robot we last saw completely fucking blown up with its pilot. This ship and its pilot were we're slowly falling into the atmosphere and burning up, so, you know.
Grab the
Oh, that's
stick
your
and
charge.
throw it.
Grab the stick and throw it, okay. So yeah, you really don't want to get close to this lady, she's aggressive. And she has an energy shield, but it doesn't protect against big pillars. In case you're wondering, that slowdown is just part of how the game is. It was like that in the original too.
Is that you? Viola?
Perhaps you're speaking to a battle AI.
She's AI? Hey, Viola!
It is just a replica being made by using her past battle data and part of her character. I don't think you can get a response from her.
So, what happened to Viola?
The applicable frame runner is already dead.
She died?
In the year 2172, the Antilia raid. It was a matter under the control of the Space Force.
Space
Bahram
Force.
attacked the colony orbiting a satellite of Jupiter and stole an orbital frame which was under development.
Was she involved with that? Which orbital frame was taken?
The orbital frame Anubis. Jehuti was their target too, but they didn't get this frame.
Jehuti was collected by someone who had much to fear from Bahram before it was abandoned on Callisto.
That is about right.
Who was commanding the Antilia raid?
That was the commander of Bahram, Colonel Noman.
Nomen.
Noman.
Nomen.
What's the matter?
It is a resonance reaction.
Resonance?
It is Anubis.
Newman. I mean, Nomen. Anyways, we get spooky music because Jehuti is resonating with something. Because Metatron is actually magic. Hello, Jehuti. Nice. It's Anubis! You may remember we last saw him completely failing to get hurt by any of our attacks for 30 seconds, and then we just kind of left. He also has a tail, which is, you know, I don't know.
Give that orbital frame back.
He whips his tail to go invisible.
Who's the runner?
Whoa, those are some cool ass effects. That's very good to me. Whoa, that thing looks so fucking cool. Holy shit. Oh, I did damage. Look at that, that's the first damage we've done. That attack is not blockable. I'm pretty sure it's his burst ranged attack, so.
By guarding yourself, you can avoid most enemy attacks, except their burst attacks.
Who are you?
I hit him again. That's 2 hits.
Useless.
Uh-oh. He grab us.
Damn, it's too tough.
Hi, Ollie.
I remember you. Noman.
Nomen.
Dingo.
It's Dingo. He says it like he would say bingo. If bingo, if you were playing bingo for your life, he would say it like that. Aw, she caught you. Never mind.
I'm surprised.
You know
you're
he's
still
hurt because the
alive,
lights are
Dingo.
red.
Long time no see, Noman.
How have you been?
I've been on vacation.
You get off and come to my room.
Why don't I come to your room and then we get off?
What are you doing on this ship anyway?
Wow, lady.
If anything happens to my pals on Callisto, you'll pay.
I didn't kill them.
I don't believe you.
Your skills are getting worse, Dingo. You've been slacking off.
Yo, check this outfit, though.
Noman.
Ken, back
Like if
off.
Darth Vader had to host a grand
Let me
ball.
introduce you to Dingo. He was
So
the
good.
leading pilot in our unit 6 years ago.
Dingo Egret?
Military records show him dead.
You're doing rather menial work compared to the old days. Have you been demoted to the outskirts?
Shut up. You have come back under my command.
Come back! You must be kidding!
You'd better come back. It'll be fun from now on.
I refuse!
Look, I know that we didn't really
Almost
work
killed me
out,
back
but
there. It's not funny.
I promise if you
You
come
don't
back now,
understand.
it'll be
You can't
different.
deceive me with beautiful words like
Dingo.
freedom and independence anymore. Do you realize how many of my comrades died back there? Say it. You killed them!
I wouldn't know.
You devil!
Dingo! Come back. I like you.
God, they're so hot for each other. Well, Noman's hot for Dingo. Dingo knows better. Oop. I guess that's the end of fucking Dingo Egret. If I can't have you, no one can. Yeah, well, the first game was short, so they figured they'd make this game even shorter. And also end it with a fight against Anubis. Welcome to Really Short Space Adventures. Starring Dingo... Well, no, I guess not him anymore.
You dispose of the body.
Her hair is pretty weird, but in defense, it's low G, so you could probably do some... No, that hair makes even less sense in low G. That's not defensible. I guess it's no G.
Help me if you want to live.
It's supposed to look like her robot, I think, Shell. You know, they say the more time that a robot and a human spend with each other, the more they look alike. It's very wrong, Shell. You're correct.
Never heard anything like
It's
this
not
before.
good. 2 months later,
You sure this order is from
on
Colonel
Mars.
Noman?
Well, orbiting Deimos.
If not, why would I be doing such a thing?
Yes, her name is Ken Marineris.
Ready? Please begin.
Yo, this dude's face is all kinds of not good. I don't like it.
Got a stable pulse.
Thank you. You can go now.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to get out of this crazy fucking place. Later.
Awake? You've been asleep for 2 months. I shaved your beard.
That was my
Ada,
best
please
aspect.
If I have to.
Ada's so good.
Where am I?
You're on Deimos Station, the gateway to Mars. How are you feeling?
I feel really sick.
It's better than feeling dead, isn't it?
I didn't die, did I?
You didn't, but you did lose your heart and lungs.
So how can I still be alive?
You can only stay alive when you're aboard Jehuti.
Jehuti?
The machine supplements your heart and lungs.
Wow, that
and
mouth is
power
some
comes
Aqua Teen
from
Hunger
Jehuti.
Force ass shit. Like,
What?
it doesn't look
The
good. It's
minute you
pasted
get off
on.
Jehuti, it will stop providing energy. You will die if you leave Jehuti.
Oh, don't talk nonsense.
Well, try it if you like.
It's just because, I think it's because it's really fast. When Dingo's moves fast, it also looks bizarre as fuck. But his just doesn't move as much. No, you know what it looks like? It looks like the Fensler films G.I. Joe
Sit down, it's
things.
dangerous.
That's what it reminds me of.
Don't do that again. Did you want to scare me to death?
You're either stupid or insane!
Yeah, Dingo's so good.
I had no choice. The cockpit is too small to put in all the gear needed to keep you alive.
I didn't want this!
I told you if you helped me, I would save your life.
I don't remember. When did you say that?
Just before, when you nearly died.
I don't remember!
You should be more appreciative of me. I saved your life, looked after you, and kept you hidden from the other crew for 2 months.
Damn. Hook me up to proper vitals.
I can give your real body back, so you'd better just accept my orders.
Don't be ridiculous. How can I follow Bahram?
I'm not Bahram.
What?
Quite the opposite. I'm with the Space Force.
Space
I'm Ken
Force.
Marinarus. I've been sent into hiding in Bahram.
Are you serious?
Don't be so surprised all the time.
Why not?
I said we don't have much time, didn't I?
Translation is a little worse than I remembered, but it's great.
You have to
I
escape
prefer
from
it.
Deimos as soon as possible. You're in danger if we stay here wasting time talking.
It's hard for a dead man to understand.
You are still alive.
So what?
Noman is still alive too. Don't you want vengeance on
I said he
him?
hadn't whined yet, Shell.
Killed my comrades.
I have the same aim as you, so I won't do anything bad to you.
Can I just ask you
He
one
didn't whine
question?
when he had to fight people and maybe kill
Is it
people.
correct? This year's winner was Hesperia Gales?
What? Can't you be more serious?
I'm very serious. Do you know the answer?
We've no time for games on Mars.
Give me my fucking sports scores, lady. So anyways, long story short, we're in Jehuti. We can't leave because we don't have a heart. And we don't have most of our lungs or all of our lungs. I'm not sure.
The catapult to eject ships is over there. You can get out if you go along this way. Satellite Deimos is under Bahram now. Unmanned machines are on patrol to attack.
Turtle, you have to
support
understand
the
that being
Space
permanently
Force from
attached to a robot
Deimos
isn't
is under Bahram's rule?
like
Not just
that's like a
Deimos.
briar patch for
Mars
Shell.
and another
It's
satellite,
not.
Phobos. All of Mars area has been under Bahram's control. Noman has performed great deeds.
That's awful.
Unexpected things have occurred. Anyway, please consult Ada about the catapult.
Fine, we'll talk to Ada about the catapult. Hey, it's these guys, the Brawlers. And with that, it's every enemy from the first game has been introduced.
Enemy approaching. Close range combat type. Cyclops.
So naturally, now that your long range abilities actually work pretty well to do damage, you really want to stay away from these guys because they're dangerous.
Cyclops destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
Unless you get an opening. Like,
ETR reaction gone.
if they're alone, it's
Enemy
usually okay.
reinforcements are confirmed.
gone.
You can hit the mosquitoes with things that aren't homing lasers. It's just not really worth the time and hassle.
Enemy destroyed.
In fact, let's take some of these guys out while we keep our distance from the brawler over there. Whatever his name is. Cyclops, right.
Cyclops destroyed. The gate to the next unit is open. Please follow the arrow.
Oh, and you notice we no longer have a level up system, I'm pretty sure, right? Yes, we do. Never mind. I'm wrong. But it doesn't matter as much in this game because there aren't really very many optional fights, so you don't... There's never a time when you're supposed to go grind to get more levels. You just kind of level up naturally anyway. I mean, you can try and avoid a bunch of fights, but that's stupid and you shouldn't, because fights are fun. So why avoid them? Ooh, these are cute. Little manta ray things. Oh, and if it's not clear, these spider guys have shields once they land. So you need to either grab them and knock them over, or just knock them over some other way to get their shields gone. Or hit them when they jump. That's the other way to do it. They're really there to make sure you know how to grab things and throw them.
Obtained Metatron.
Nice try, Turtle. No one will ever believe that I admitted I'm wrong. Everybody here knows me well enough to know I'd never say that. Oh, let's go kill that sailor real quick, huh? Oh, I got lucky. I was willing to take a bit of damage to do that, but I guess I didn't have to. Oof. Yeah, so the one long-range attack the brawler guys, the Cyclopses do have, is they can now shoot the gauntlet at you, the gauntlet from the first game, and it'll knock you back really far and do a lot of damage if you hit a wall. Oof, like that.
Enemy destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
Ooh, that was close. Oh, and when you destroy mummy heads,
Let's fight in long distance to avoid damage.
yeah. If you kill the mummy heads now, a raptor will come out if you break the shield.
Cyclops destroyed. Raptor destroyed. Obtained Metatron. ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
Jehuti did tutorial me. Oh, I should have hit. I need to remember to hit the R3 and L3 buttons. Oh, turrets are less cute. Oh, I can destroy the shit under them, huh? Probably a better approach, yeah. Oh, you're both Cyclopses, so I can't really stand still.
Cyclops destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
It's very fun to me that you can smash people into walls now.
Metatron.
It's just very good. Whoosh. Well, more of all the guys.
Enemy approaching. Verified as unmanned orbital frame, Raptor. Be careful not to get surrounded.
I'm gonna kill the guns first. I was making my choice, but they should be easy to kill. No, I guess I should kill the Cellards. Okay, now we're good, and we can just fight these dudes.
Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
I have no time for this.
I think that was a positive reaction.
You stay away from me.
Dash or keep your distance to avoid damage.
Wow, he can just really keep the pressure up now, huh?
Reaction gone. Mummy head destroyed.
So yeah, that mummy head was actually going back so they could heal each other, I think. That's why they were doing that. But just like in the first game, mummy heads with other mummy heads aren't really a threat. They're more of a threat, because it's a faster paced game and they have more attacks, but
Raptor destroyed.
generally speaking, they're still not dangerous on their own.
Reinforcements are confirmed. Enemy destroyed.
Ooh, I almost hit the wall, but not quite. Not quite, buddy.
ETR reaction gone.
Yikes, please get away from me.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay, now. Oh, I was gonna say now I'm solid, but I'm less solid than I thought. Oof, okay, let's not be in the corner. Please stop shoving me in the corner. Somebody is putting Jehuti in the corner.
Cyclops destroyed. Enemy destroyed. ETR
There we
reaction
go.
gone. The gate to the next unit is open. Please follow the arrow.
Excuse me. Oh, am I watching with my ult? That's just on my laptop. I might have accidentally put my ult on that laptop. Yeah, I don't like to call them ults. I really do prefer to consider Shell a head mate.
I received a rescue signal.
Ignore it.
Connected.
This is Taper. I'm stuck with a cargo of freight. Please help me.
Which line is this, Ada?
This is from the Space Force.
Listen to his story, Dingo.
Hear his story.
Taper,
Listen to
can you
his
hear me?
words.
This is Henry G. What's wrong with you?
Are you the Space Force Henry G?
Something like that.
Please help me. My unit has been attacked by Balram. The
Henry
controls on
G.
my fighter have not been working and I don't have any idea where I am.
We can't help you then.
Yes, please. I've got an important mission to carry out.
Important mission?
We are helping our friends on Mars.
Who did you say you're helping?
There are many people who can't escape from Vasilia after taking away the Vector Cannon.
Vector cannon.
Vector cannon?
Vector cannon?
Please help Taper Dingo. We need to get it.
Taper Dingo.
I don't know.
I can order Ada to stop feeding energy to you.
You'll what?
Ada?
Damn.
Yeah, he decided not to.
Okay, I'll do
Nobody
it.
knows who Dingo is, so I don't
Taper,
really.
I'm coming to help you. Don't move from where you are.
I'm hiding in a container. I start shaking after hearing the sound of gunfire.
Ada, where was that message sent from?
I can't find the particular point, but from all indications it seemed not too far away.
Taper said he's hiding in a container, and he got scared after hearing shots.
Giving too much damage to the container will destroy it. Be careful.
Well,
I know. I'm just going to knock with a shot.
This is a very Metal Gear Solid solution. Like, how do we have them find the container? Oh, just shoot it and see if it trembles. That's so Metal Gear.
This is Taper. A container with the serial number including 1.
To turn around, use the right stick.
Including 1.
It's an empty box.
Okay, I guess they're just gone now. Oh, this song kind of kicks. I remember this song. I guess I shot 1 container there and it was... whatever. Oh, those little things are like mines, huh? Come on, Taper.
A red container.
Oh my! I don't want to hear this.
5 tons of coffee. Vanished.
Not the coffee. Not the coffee. Oh, I should just do this, huh? A single origin. Come on, Dingo. Whoa, these guys actually dodge the homing lasers pretty well, huh?
Please come here now.
Please come here now.
I can see the warehouse number. I think I'm in warehouse A now.
Actually, just out of curiosity.
Building materials vanished.
Oh, here's the other type of grabbable object, a panel. And you can block with those, as you can see. They're not as good for attacking. But you can sort of frisbee them out. Warehouse A. Oh, A.
A container with a serial number including 8.
Gotcha. Red 1-8.
Hey!
I think there's a lot of things you can
must be
destroy.
Taper.
I don't remember
Are you Henry G?
how long that goes for. I think you can't actually kill Taper,
Yes, I
though.
am.
Wow, I'm saved. Thank you. Ah!
Wah!
I'm not Baram.
Literally
So
on
this
a
is an
combo.
orbital frame.
Stop! What's your assignment?
Hey, I'll leave you behind if you keep being so dismal.
What's your assignment?
As I said, I'm trying to help you.
All right. Please help me.
Dingo, ask him about his orders.
Shut up.
I have to rescue the people in Vasilia County on Mars. They got stuck after they got a weapon to break through the defense systems of the enemy base.
That's the one you told me about a moment ago.
The Vector Cannon.
Yes. The Vector Cannon.
The Vector Cannon?
It's very important to us to win. That's why I have to rescue them.
Anyway, this is Taper. He's great.
You're kidding. How can you rescue them like this?
He shakes when he hears the
It's
sound
my
of
duty.
gunfire. He is also a
Nonsense.
soldier.
It's enough you take me as far as the shooter to Mars with you. I know where my comrades are when I get to Mars.
You're asking me to carry you to the shooter.
Exactly. Let's go.
Don't like his
Dingo,
mouth.
take him. We'll have him guide us to the Lebs in Vasilia.
I don't think he's that useful.
This record
Like
store
them,
owner.
we have to destroy Bahram's military fortress. That's why we need that weapon.
The military fortress?
The military fortress. Auman.
Almon.
Alman.
Almon.
Oh, Henry G. I've got a program for an orbital frame, but I don't know anything about its contents, so you're welcome to use it.
Thank you for the program. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. This is how programs work in the future.
We obtained the device driver of the sub-weapon Geyser.
Hey, it's
works
Geyser.
against the enemy's power unit. It can restrict movement for a fixed time.
Remember Geyser?
A sub-weapon?
It's back. And it's way better now. It's still not good,
with
though.
special effects. Select a sub-weapon by tilting the left stick up or down while pressing LB. Use it with the B button. Each time you use the sub-weapon, the sub-gauge goes down. Keep an eye on how much is left.
Ada, what do I have to do when I grab Taper's lev?
Press LB for a short while so the grab appears in the sub-weapon window. Then press the B button in front of the target
Sure,
you
yeah,
wish to
no, I
grab.
get it.
Press the B button again to let go.
So basically,
Check your current position on the map.
TLDR, we can now select sub-weapons. And instead of having ammo like in the last game, which was a terrible idea, they all use the sub-weapon energy, which is a great idea.
Take me there. Hurry.
Let's see, does this work differently if I hold it? Looks like it doesn't. Oh, I guess it does a little bit.
What are you waiting for?
Looks like if I hold it, it's got a tighter spread, and if I tap the button, it's got a looser spread, but it's not that difference. Anyways, this does not do much damage at all, but it does restrict movement if someone hits it. If an enemy runs into them, they'll be like paralyzed, and if it lands on them, they'll also be paralyzed. It's still mostly only good with it's still mostly only good in enclosed spaces. Where am I going?
Raptor destroyed.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Enemy destroyed.
Sorry, I forgot you literally can't fight.
ETR reaction gone.
And you'll notice that he is not in an orbital frame, I believe. He is in a web. So he's not great at doing anything. He's playing Gundam while everyone else is playing Evangelion. Where are we going? Oh, I think I went the wrong way. What's this big yellow circle? Oh, it's their enemies here.
Oh my! I don't want to hear this!
Dodge the enemy attack with dash and attack at the same time. Cyclops destroyed.
You can hear him walking around. He's trying to clump his way over to me.
Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Press the B button in front of Taper's lab.
There's a thing in here, but maybe that's just an item. It's just an item, but I'll take it.
Metatron.
Is there a better map? Oh, so there is. Mostly you don't... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. But that looks like there's a secret over there. I'm gonna check out that one room. Most of the time this game is not particularly open-ended in its areas, but occasionally they do give you an area we have to check the map and shit. The map is not very pretty, but it's functional. Here, I'll just leave him here for a second. Wait, that thing...
You were about to kill me!
Oops, sorry buddy. I accidentally flicked the stick, but I just found out that that charge shot can redirect itself somewhere else if I change targets. I didn't know that. I'm sorry I shot a big thing at you, but in my defense you have a lot of health. Like, an insane amount of health. It's actually ridiculous. Okay, looks like I want to go this way and then up and over. But there's gonna be a fight here, looks like.
Oh my! I don't want to hear this!
No, I wanted to get out of the way. I fucked up.
Cyclops destroyed. Keep moving while attacking. Enemy destroyed.
So sub-weapons play a much bigger role in this game's combat. In the first game, there were really only 2 or 3 sub-weapons that were any good, and you still mostly just attacked. But in this game, even Geyser, which is, frankly, maybe the worst sub-weapon, is like, quite useful. Where'd you go? I almost just threw a Geyser all over him, speaking of useful. Hey, guys, pick on someone... Well, I guess he kind of is your size, but... You know what I mean.
Raptor destroyed.
These guys have keys for something, but I don't know what it is. Maybe some of these doors will open? Mr. Cool Anime. Everybody call him Mr. Cool Anime, please. This is cute. If I destroy the stuff underneath them, then they blow up too. Because they got nothing to stand on.
Obtained Metatron.
And yeah, I think I get sub-energy weapon back by killing things, mostly, but also from Metatron. As long as you don't spam your sub-weapons, you don't tend to run out, is my recollection.
Help me! ETR reaction gone. Cyclops destroyed.
Oh, there's a cellar door. Oops, I just shot lasers at you. Oh no, I redirected. It's fine.
Cyclops destroyed.
Yeah, well, I also killed the guy next to you in my defense.
Cyclops destroyed.
So if you think about it, it all evens out. Oh, that's right. So if you charge an ally, you can actually heal them. Which is really cute, I think. Usually charging a weapon just makes it more durable, but you can infuse them with your Metatron, but it does use your sub-weapon. Guys are pleased? Nope.
Enemy destroyed.
Stop it!
I'm sorry, I just really want to attack things, and you got locked on too. In my defense, I did lock on to you.
Obtained Metatron.
No, Maid, it's more like, Your Honor, in my defense, I did shoot the dude next to him. Also. Which is actually a worse defense.
That's the shooter.
When he says shooter, he means like a space
My
catapult.
assignment on Mars could be very similar to yours.
I will let you know when I get there safely. Thank you for your help.
Yeah.
Don't hold me back in Mars.
That's my line.
Well, I'm leaving.
We're friends now.
Hey, what's Mars like now?
What do you want to know?
How's the military situation?
You should know. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it.
You know how it is. Being an awesome soldier like me, an ordinary soldier.
By the way, what's your mission anyway?
Quick, enemy approaching!
Well, see you later.
And off he goes. Well, he says you should know because he assumes we're a high-ranking member of the Space Force. Because in fairness, we told him we were a high-ranking... Well, we told him we're a member of the Space Force and we're piloting a ridiculously powerful weapon.
Be careful not to get surrounded.
To switch lock-on targets, use LT.
Oh, this is a bad place to be.
Raptor destroyed.
Oh, they've got a commander. I should destroy the commander because he's my pal. Don't think you know anything about the commander. Here's a picture. I think that's a joke for only Spooks, and he's not here.
ETR reaction gone.
So, unlike in the first game, killing the commander doesn't make the other enemies, like, 1 HP.
ETR reaction gone.
But it does make them a lot less powerful. The commander gives them extra moves and abilities, and they can all group up and do group attacks, like that right there where they dash at me. Yikes. And this barrage of lasers that is well coordinated is also because they have a commander. It's a little more balanced, because you can't always go for the commander so easy when he's surrounded by his allies. Unlike in the first game where you just basically always wanted to kill the commander first, because why wouldn't you?
Damage
Oh, come on.
exceeding 75%.
did not handle that well.
Hey, are you... Answer me! Hey!
Hey!
Enemy approaching. Verified as unmanned orbital frame, Raptor.
Thankfully, the restart points are more generous in this game as well, I think.
Use LT.
They certainly are in this case. Which is good, because the levels are a lot longer, so...
ETR reaction gone.
No match for me.
No match for me. Okay, I think I want to Geyser the commander and then grab him. I think that's the key. You also notice that the powerful commander enemy is not as easy. He's not as stunned by Geyser as well. Because they don't want to make it too simple.
Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed.
That's so much fun.
Enemy destroyed.
Oh, he got in a hit on me.
Raptor destroyed. Obtained Metatron.
Even as I killed him.
ETR reaction gone.
Okay, I'm starting to remember. I need to dash basically all the time forever. Get out of here.
Raptor destroyed.
Mars.
Mars.
It doesn't look any different. What's that?
Well, yeah, it's a planet, dude. So now we know that Dingo is actually from Mars originally, which I guess we knew already because he fought for Bahram. Oh, it's this motherfucker. It's Zombie Neath.
I don't want to fight with Viola, even if she is AI. Let's go.
And he knows Viola. So this is what Mars, by the way, Mars looked pretty blue because it's been terraformed, is I believe the implication. Like, people live on it now. All thanks to the noble efforts of one Elon Musk.
This is bad.
We're almost at the landing point.
It's still pretty shitty, though.
We've landed on Mars.
Confirm our location.
The edges of West Margaritifer, the state border of Vasilia territory.
Margaritifer? Come on.
Dingo, first you need to enter into Vasilia County.
Wait.
Tell me your location and then
Wait.
ask Ada about the most suitable route to Vasilia.
Wait a second!
What's wrong?
What's going on here? Burned ruins stretched as far as the eye can see.
You were living in the backwoods, so you couldn't know. But in the last half year, the
Graffiti was
situation on Mars
copyrighted.
has changed drastically.
Tell me more.
It's a long story.
Tell me
I
more.
bet.
Don't fall asleep.
Hurry up.
Alright, I'll give you the
Half a
rest of the
year ago,
exposition.
Bahram began to gain control of the military in every county on Mars. Then, the Mars Liberation Movement against Earth's oppression began to surface. Now, Bahram's war potential is very strong, far different from when you were around. The Space Force put up a stubborn resistance, but without a major war, Mars was occupied by Bahram in a flash. 1 month ago, the Space Force was almost wiped out except for a few remnants. We attacked Vasilia County, the Bahram foothold, with the total force we had then.
Scared for a second.
That
Oh.
was thoughtless.
Certainly. We knew what was going to happen. The Space Force suffered destruction, so there's not much time to destroy the remaining forces at the enemy base. Although we did find a special thing.
That's the vector cannon Taper mentioned.
The
Vector Cannon
is a weapon that delivers a high-energy wave by space compression. The outer shield of the enemy fortress Almon defends from invasion with a mass dislocation created by space compression.
Sure.
The Vector Cannon is the only weapon that can nullify that defense.
So Almon,
piercing-
Barom's base, has
Unit
magic
deck
shields,
catapult,
and only
orbital
Vector
frame,
Cannon, the
vector
magic
cannon.
gun, can break
So they're all
it.
byproducts of Metatron.
It's a bad habit of mankind to want to use its new toys immediately. Don't you agree?
What a line! Anyways.
However,
Don't worry,
the
after this
military unit
exposition
has
we
been
get a
missing
reward.
in Vasilia since they acquired the Vector Cannon. Taper, who you met on Deimos, must have come to get it
I think
back.
it's both space
Why is it
compression
so
made.
important?
Because sometimes
Dingo,
Metatron stores
do
things
you
by
know about
rotating
the
the space
Almon project?
I only recognize
above and below
the
a
name.
thing.
When Dr. Rikoa Hardiman was in good health,
Noman's father.
Noman. Rikoa Hardiman.
after Dr. Hardiman died, his son Ridley, that is Noman, took over
What?
command of the plan.
Sorry?
He then made a full-scale model. Almon
Alright.
is a huge military fortress that uses a great amount of Metatron to construct weapons of mass destruction. When it is fully operational, it won't make sense for Earth to send any amount of forces against
Well,
it.
Ridley was a ridiculous name, so we had to
Almon will
change
have
it to
over
Noman.
1,000,000 times the power of Anubis, and you've seen the damage that can do. Can you imagine what it will be like?
Why did Noman want to get Jehuti? He's already got a great weapon, hasn't he?
Actually, Anubis and Jehuti were developed as part of the Almon plan.
So now we learn what Jehuti was
What do you
actually
mean?
made for.
Those two were a key element in starting Almon. That plan was made by Dr. Hardiman. Only those two machines can make Almon move or stop.
So, Noman has already got Anubis. He probably thinks Jehuti is a bother.
He either wants it or wants it destroyed. Normally, Anubis and Jehuti have the same abilities, so only Jehuti can fight against Bahram War potential, which was much increased through the technological research of Anubis.
That's why you made me have such a terrible experience.
No need to thank me.
Mars terraforming is still a long way from perfect, so it's still too weak to be a battlefield.
Several years ago, there was an attack on Earth by the hawkish faction of Mars, but it was a failure in the
Sure,
end because
sure.
another power from Mars intervened. Then, Bahram learned that they should put pressure on Mars with military force before attacking Earth, strengthening their foothold. The Space Force's power couldn't match
So he
Mars.
wants
Earth
Jehuti
can't
and
approach Mars, which
Anubis
is
so
under
he can start
constant
Almon so he can
surveillance
take
by
over
Almon.
all of Mars
Earth won't
so
be
that he can
talking
then
big to
fight
Mars.
Earth.
Earth and Mars bow down to Almon because of Noman, actually.
Is Almon in Vasilia?
Anubis and Noman are there too. Almon is already getting ready.
He must be happy.
Hey, we have to stop Almon and Noman. We have the same purpose, don't we? Our cooperation is not so bad after all, is it?
I know you'll cut off my life support if I refuse.
You have your duty to do.
I don't care about Earth or Mars. My aim is to get Noman.
Noman.
You're all just the same as Bahram, aren't you? So don't go thinking you're champions of justice.
Sorry to interrupt your
You and
conversation,
Bahram both fight
but
things,
an
so-
unidentified combat vehicle is approaching.
Basically
Hey,
the
I
same.
have to go. I'll disconnect.
No, wait!
Damn it. Let's be done with it.
Anyways, here's our reward. Wait, maybe we don't get our reward yet. I might have been wrong.
Enemy approaching. Transforming high mobility frame. Narita.
Wow, these dudes are cool, and I like them.
Narita destroyed.
These guys are just super fast and have a really long melee combo, but
Enemy destroyed.
if you can get them on the defensive, they don't have a whole lot of hope.
ETR reaction gone.
Sorry, I was wrong. We didn't get our good reward yet.
Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Oh, I mission file. Thank you.
Raptor destroyed.
Ah!
destroyed.
I think if you destroy the guys with an explosion, they don't.
Destroyed.
Yeah, instead of turning into raptors, they just explode into pieces. The Naritos really like the shield, is what I'm learning.
Enemy destroyed.
Because they're so, like, weak, honestly. But I really like their melee combo attack. It's very cool.
ETR reaction gone. Obtained Metatron. Enemy destroyed.
There we go.
Damn!
Mage, you've played this game before, right? I can't remember. I know you played the first one.
Who is that stranger?
It's the Vic Viper! Everybody's favorite shoot-'em-up ship, the Vic Viper. And it turns into a robot now.
Damn! I'll shoot it down.
And it actually uses the, like, abilities the Vic Viper has, like Ripple. And it'll say it out loud for some reason. And I think this is a remix of a song, but I'm not sure about that actually. Oh shit, he's got... Oops, I'm trapped behind this.
Coming close. Here I come.
You kind of can't hit him when he's in ship mode, but when he gets close to you, you can. He's one of those bosses that really shouldn't ever get close to you, but he does. Oh shit, I can't block the yellow one. Oof.
It's not good.
He's got an option now. And on higher difficulties, he's able to get more options.
Coming close.
I'm doing very poorly.
Mode change. Option. I'll settle them down. Good one, but not yet.
I can't block because those yellow things just destroy me. That's been most of the damage I take, I feel like, is trying to block the yellow things.
Coming close. Now I get back Ada.
Huh, that's an interesting line. I wonder why someone would have that line. Probably nothing. I'm gonna have to concentrate on this one so I don't die again. But I'm off to a much better start. Ooh, that's close.
Coming close. Here I come.
Stop blocking. Dick.
How about this?
This is a pretty unique boss fight, honestly. I don't think there's another in the game where it's just like you're fighting a long-range jet guy. I guess this is what it feels like to be the bad guy in a shump.
Coming close.
What? That didn't hit you? Come on.
How about this?
Yikes, I don't like it. God, that yellow attack.
Damage level exceeding 50%.
The show hasn't started yet.
Shield. Flight mode. I'll settle them down.
Sorry, I don't think I can commentate while I'm doing this one. Surprisingly intense. I may not be able to do this on hard mode while doing stuff. That may switch to easy. Oh, you got a shield now? That seems really unfair.
Here I come. Eat this. Give me back Jahuti.
I'm pretty sure it's mine, and not yours. It's been mine the whole game. Oh, I need to start getting close when you stand still in jet mode like that.
Good one, but not yet.
God, it's bullshit he gets a shield. Come on. I made him all fire at me when I was stationary, so he couldn't track me.
Coming close.
Damage level exceeding 75%.
I know, Ada, I know.
This Vic Viper can do it.
This Vic Viper can do it! What's wrong with saying shump?
Coming close. Eat this. Here I come.
What? That missed?
This Vic Viper can do it.
Ah! Hi, Toast. Oh no.
Now I get back.
I don't believe that the Big Viper can do it.
Coming close.
God, you have to respond so fast after that to get him. I do not remember this fight being this hard.
Coming close.
I feel like the Chan in the background is saying beware the Ripper, but I'm pretty sure that's not correct.
This Big Viper can do it.
Option. Yeah, because it's good to have your ship announce when it uses a new mode to the enemy, like really loudly so the enemy can hear. It's only fair. Ah, shit.
Coming close. Eat this.
Oh, look at that damage. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at that damage. There it is. Whew. That's dangerous. I really gotta hit this dude into the ground to make the most of the times when I get to hit him. I think.
Coming close. Give me back Jackie.
God, shield is bullshit though. Come on. Can't just decide to not take damage. I mean, I guess I can shield.
Coming close. Here I come.
I guess he can't block damage to his shield at least.
Flight mode.
Ooh, I can't see when he goes against the sun. That's so cool, actually. I really like that. I think that's a neat trick. Ah, shit.
Level exceeding 50%.
Easy, Dingo.
Coming close.
Come on, almost gotcha. Don't get overeager. Or you'll die. Okay. That attack will probably kill me if they actually hit me, because they'll just combo me into each other. Ah! Holy shit, the options are so scary. Gotcha.
Wait, I'm not with Baram.
What else can you say if you're not with Baram?
You must be Leo Stenbuck.
Sub-weapon is my sub-weapon energy.
You know him?
Energy is my energy.
Long time no see.
It's Leo!
Yes, the data is a perfect match with the previous runner.
You haven't changed a bit.
You're the owner of this frame, aren't you?
That's right.
Why did you abandon Jehuti on Callisto?
Without consulting me, Elena...
Elena?
That's not your business! Anyway, get out of Jehuti.
You want me to leave Jehuti? Don't be silly. I can't leave even if it means I die.
How come?
That's
Because it
not
means
your
I die,
business.
actually.
What do you plan to do with Jehuti?
I think it can be sold at a high price.
He's such an
Are you
ass.
going to Almon? Ada, please answer my question.
Yeah, Leo's a cool teen now.
You're going to Almon, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Do you know that Ada intends to self-destruct Jehuti on Almon?
Are you sure?
It is true.
Wait a second! What's going on? Whose order is that?
It's a command which arose from the basis of a program.
The basis of a program? Are you kidding me?
Hey, look at
Who
my
would
teeth.
allow such a thing? Hey, Ada, I won't allow you to do that!
You're worried as if it concerns you.
Well, it does!
This is the meaning of the existence bestowed upon me.
Are you stupid?
He's not
How can you
Wolverine,
throw
he's
away your
Dingo.
life for no
Totally
reason?
different animal.
I don't need any reasons.
Alright, I get rid of Almon. Then you don't need to blow up Jehuti. Isn't that right?
What?
And then, once Almon is destroyed, you'll be alive. That's enough, isn't it? You should take time to think about the meaning of your existence later.
But...
What's your name?
You shut up. I'm Dingo.
Dingo, I'm sorry, but it's me who will destroy Almon.
What?
I can't stomach giving Jehuti to Baram.
I won't give it up either.
I don't want to lose Jehuti.
You rely on me. I'll get rid of it while you're doing your homework at home.
You shut up.
Okay.
I'm Dingo.
I will head towards Almon after helping the Space Force in Vasilia. If I fail, please carry out my task for me.
Hey.
I don't want Ada to fight. I want to finish it.
Why?
For Ada's sake.
You're a funny guy.
Oh, please take this with you.
So Dingo has also
We
agreed
obtained
that
the device
Jehuti should not
driver of the
self-destruct
sub-weapon
for some
Gauntlet.
reason.
It stuns enemies to a distance by physical impact.
Gauntlet's very good. Now we have a good sub-weapon.
If you can hit an enemy into the wall using the gauntlet, they will suffer double damage.
I see.
Dingo.
He said that
You
emotionally.
saw
Like,
Anubis?
they
Yeah.
will suffer double
Please be
damage.
careful with Anubis. Even though you are on Jehuti.
Don't worry. I'll bring your Jehuti back to you later in one piece.
Anyway, you were a good fighter. I trust your skills.
By the way, the Vic Viper here, although it's very advanced, is actually a Lev and not an orbital frame, and does not use a Metatron. Leo's just so good at piloting it that it ends up being like, it's just really special and good, and Leo is special and good, so it ends up being as powerful as an orbital frame in his hands. Because he's a cool badass now. And so is, I think also because it's the Vic
What's
Viper.
that?
It's the Baram
So it gets to be
fleet.
special.
They defend from outside invasions.
Is Leo alright?
He hasn't been captured yet.
There's too much trouble in the sky.
For your own good, you better act with reserve like you're a stranger.
Anyhow, news will soon leak out.
But it is much better if no one finds out as late as possible. All right.
Oh, like, don't
I'll
tell
explain
people
what
anything.
To do next. You can enter Vasilia through the south gate, but first you need to unlock it. You have to destroy 2 facilities on both
So, yeah.
sides of the gate before you can go into Vasilia
I'll let this finish talking and then I'll sum it up.
I'll need to destroy 2 facilities to unlock the gate, is that right?
That's it. Security in the territory has been much stricter since the Space Force attacked, so be careful.
I will.
I'm leaving Deimos for Mars now. I'll let you know when I get there. The crews on Deimos are starting to suspect me.
Really? Serves you right.
Hey, why can't you be more cooperative?
I think I am.
I shouldn't trust rumors.
What?
Nothing. See you later.
See ya.
There is a route through the canyon in front of the gate.
Metatron is confirmed close by. Go
So
and collect
the
it first.
TLDR is A, because Leo didn't want Ada to blow up, he decided to, let me turn the volume down on mine a little bit, he decided to hide Jehuti
Obtained Metatron.
on Callisto. So that's why Jehuti was there, it's because Leo hit her. It? I don't know.
Narita destroyed.
Yeah, sorry, and so Dingo also really doesn't want Jehuti to self-destruct to blow up Almon. But that's mostly because he's stuck inside of it. So, and he doesn't really want to blow up.
Narita destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Enemy reinforcements confirmed. I suggest using Gauntlet.
So yeah, Gauntlet's very powerful, obviously, against these guys, because they're just sort of standing against walls like idiots.
ETR reaction gone.
But Grab is kind of always powerful. And also costs nothing.
Destroyed. Enemy reinforcements are confirmed. Estimated combat time is 90 seconds.
Faster's not always better.
Oh, I should have put up a... Sorry. If you say yes to that, she'll actually put up a timer.
Enemy destroyed.
Which is great, because Dingo gets cocky. I forgot to hit yes to that. Is there a, nothing else looking interesting. I haven't played Xenosaga, but I feel like it might be pretty Xenosaga-y. It gets pretty weird later.
The gate is locked. First, you need to destroy 2 facilities. Confirm the location of the facilities with the map.
I don't think it gets weird in the way Xenosaga is weird, though. Oh, you're just gonna pop out and immediately attack me and do a burst attack and break my shield like that?
Raptor destroyed.
Rude. So yeah, I need to go to the 2 ends of the canyon and get the 2 keys. Pretty standard. So Geyser's also good just because it breaks shields. It doesn't do that much damage unless they hit a wall, but it's handy just to be able to break shields and knock someone away sometimes, even without hitting walls.
ETR reaction gone.
So yeah, it can block for a bit, but then it stops blocking. Oh, you can't like de-aggro enemies like you could in the first game though. Okay.
And attack at the same
Okay,
time.
fine, I'll actually target them.
Enemy destroyed. Mummy head destroyed.
Don't even think about healing each other.
ETR reaction gone. Damage level exceeding 50%.
I'm actually doing kind of poorly. Let's not die to these guys.
Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
That's better. Yeah, so the weird thing, Toast, is that most of the names in this game are actually referencing Egyptian mythology. Like, Jehuti is an obscure way to refer to Thoth. Anubis is, well, not so obscure. I don't know some of them, but there's a lot. Most of the orbital frames have some sort of Egyptian deity name or related name. Am I going backwards? No, I'm not. Oh, I can't do homing laser while I'm holding that thing, apparently.
Mummy head destroyed.
But yeah, Metatron is the magical energy that makes everything possible, and it's, I don't know why it's called Metatron. When the rest of it is not even the same mythology. Throwing shit is so good. Which way am I going here? There's Metatron over here. Oh, these guys are like weird mines, I guess? I'm not quite sure what those are. They're like worse mosquitoes. Don't really get it.
Obtained Metatron.
Can't get in. It does sound pretty cool. They actually called it Jehuti instead of the thing they should have called it to properly reference Thoth, because they thought Jehuti just sounded cool. So they're not that concerned with the meaning.
Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed.
That dude just kind of let me do that, huh? I'm surprised he just stood there, but I guess he was a low-level idiot. I'm not gonna pick up that Metatron just yet. Ah, these guys are so aggressive. They're a lot smarter than they were in the other game.
Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed.
Which is good, because I like the challenge. It's really way more fun to fight dudes who actually fight back properly.
Enemy destroyed.
Oh right, Geyser would be good here, wouldn't it? No, Gauntlet would be better. Gauntlet's just better.
ETR reaction.
The thing about Geyser is that it's very good in enclosed spaces, but Gauntlet does amazing if you can knock people against walls. You can just spam it, so... Which is also enclosed spaces. Except better, so there's really no point to using Geyser. Oh, grab. Right, I wasn't selecting grab. But what do you mean? Ava was very careful and meaningful with its biblical
You
references.
destroyed a lock. There is one more facility with a lock.
Oh, that's how you know this game is up the stakes. In the first game, you had to find key codes to open locks, but now you just like
A commander type is identified amongst
now
the
you just
enemies.
break open
it
things.
May form a party with the surrounding
'Cause you're
enemies.
cooler.
Party?
By forming a party, the enemies reinforce their fighting ability using formations and coordinated actions. It is dangerous for you to let them form a party. Before they do so, I suggest destroying the commander type. I will point out the commander type with this icon.
Roger. Sounds tough.
Party connected.
You can't really prevent them from forming a party, because they just kind of do it. You can sometimes get in some damage before the party gets formed, but ultimately, despite evidence of the contrary, the party starts well before I walk in.
Cyclops destroyed. Obtained Metatron. Enemy destroyed. Cyclops destroyed. Keep moving while attacking. Enemy destroyed.
Which group the orbital is tied to?
ETR reaction gone. Obtained Metatron. reaction gone.
You can try to look things up. But yeah, like, you can, I guess, stop them, but like, you saw that he formed the party before I could have even dashed into him. Where are we here? This way. I think it's probably easier to stop parties from forming on lower difficulties. I got in some damage before the party formed, though, and I killed him with Gauntlet fast enough that they didn't do any of their special party moves.
Raptor destroyed.
Okay, fine, I won't grab you.
ETR reaction gone.
By the way, when you're out of battle, you actually end up accelerating to pretty crazy speeds.
Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
Oh, I should be hitting yes and no to these. I always forget.
Make full use of the topography.
That's right. Let's do it.
Yeah, I will. Thank you. Those lasers are brutal now that they track
Raptor
properly.
destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Mummy head destroyed. Mummy head destroyed.
It's a shame. Ada's easily the best voice actor in this game. But that seems... they probably got a good voice actor by accident, because as you can tell, the voice acting is awkward enough that it's actually wrapped back around to being good again.
Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone. Cyclops destroyed. Raptor destroyed.
Okay, these guys, if they grab onto you, you can't move any further away from them than you currently are. You can only move closer, so they can be a real pain. I'm gonna grab
Obtain
this.
Megatron.
Thank you.
Mummy head destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Bonk.
Enemy
Bonk.
destroyed. Raptor destroyed.
Once we get past this point, most of this game turns into really specific set pieces, but they start you off with a few more, like, standard fights so that you have something to differentiate it from, I think. Which is good, because the standard fights, I cannot tell you how much better they feel than in the last game.
ETR reaction gone.
But everything, despite I'm doing basically the same moves, it's astounding what is essentially a balance patch. Balance patch. There we go. I missed.
Mummy head destroyed.
You can just slam him on the head with an explosive. Great. That's good.
Enemy destroyed.
This motherfucker right here.
Mummy head destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed. Damage level exceeding 50%.
I should probably kill the seller, huh?
ETR reaction gone. ETR reaction gone.
Oh yeah, and Ada is basically like a training vid voiceover, so that makes sense.
All locks have been
That makes a lot of
deactivated.
sense.
Smashing the enemy into walls with combo smash adds to the damage.
Wait, is one of these the commander?
Commander
There
of
it
the
is.
enemy party.
Actually, I'm gonna kill this dude real quick.
Enemy
I'll just spam
destroyed.
Gauntlet on the commander, fuck it.
The commander is destroyed.
Interestingly enough, when you
Raptor destroyed.
if you destroy the commander and he turns into a raptor, he's no longer commander. So I guess the other mummy heads just won't follow an ordinary raptor. I think themselves they're above that. Rude, Imho.
Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone. Raptor destroyed. Obtained Metatron. Enemy destroyed.
We obtained the device
Oh,
driver
nice.
of the sub-weapon Phalanx. This weapon produces a massive energy bullet. You can change the diffusion range. It
That's
depends
not what
on
it
how
does.
long you hold the B button.
It's Phalanx. So this is the rapid fire one. Again, originally you could control how diffuse it was by the press of the button, but now it's just it just sharpens in over time, which is fine. You pretty much always wanted it max at the narrowest band anyway, so it doesn't really end up mattering that much. It's also not terribly good in this game, if I recall correct. It doesn't have a ton of uses. You probably won't be seeing it very much. Like, it would be most good at destroying a bunch of small guys, but homing laser is so good at that already that there's no reason to waste time or energy on a sub-weapon, really. Both of these games are really good, I think. I will warn you, you missed it because you did not watch it, but the first game is about 3 hours long and still manages to be half padding. Actually, I guess it's more like 4 hours long. But it's a game that's intended to be replayed to get better rankings on the SOS missions, basically. Ultimately, the first game was actually just a prequel, like a lead-in to this game. It wasn't really a full game on it. It's a lead-in to this game, and a game that came with the Metal Gear Solid 2 demo, so... I still really like it, but...
Obtained Metatron.
And I think playing the first game and then going into this game gives a solid ramp up, and then this game ramps up too, which is really good. So together, they're like one full game.
Viola, you're already here.
I found you. Get ready.
I found you. I still can't get close because she's got her energy shield up.
Ada, what can I do with that shield?
If you can guard against the enemy slamming in, you might be able to nullify the enemy shield.
So, an ordinary guard cannot be used.
If you have some sort of catalyst, you can improve Jehuti's abilities.
A catalyst?
Please search for something like a board as a guard.
Alright, I can guard from their slamming in as I grab that. Let's
I like
do
that
it!
she's standing there while this is happening. I appreciate that. So yeah, you need to grab a shield and then... And then you can guard against her big dash attack. It's an extremely video game boss. You just have to get far away from her to make her do the attack. That was careless. There it is, I was trying to find it. There we go. Yeah, the health bar isn't really that big. Also, hi, Carbon. I don't think I like AI Viola as much as old Viola. Maybe that's racist against it battle AIs, I don't know.
Please shake it off.
So now we're in a ring, a battle ring, an electrified wrestling ring. And thankfully she will totally just run into there. And this is actually even easier than finding a shield. Well, you have to not do that, I guess. Maybe it's not easier. Alright, you can just gauntlet her into it, too. I feel like they couldn't figure out a way to make this fight harder on harder difficulties, because that was, compared to the Vic Viper fight. It's a little simple. It's neat though, I kinda like it, but it is probably one of the more standard, like, oh, the enemy has a charging attack, better step out of the way, till they hit the wall. We've done that one.
We obtained the device driver for the sub-weapon Comet.
Nice.
This is a weapon with great enemy homing capabilities.
It's Comet. We had Comet for like the last 5 minutes of the last game, so you might not remember it.
As an enemy.
The enemy is a battle AI that will never stop following a target while the target continues to exist.
If it's modeled after Viola, it's so much the worse.
So much the
Ada,
worse.
is this the settlement?
There are life signs in many buildings.
We have come to the worst place. Let's leave.
The worst place.
Hey, Henry G! Have you already arrived on
Oh
Mars?
boy.
Who is this?
I hope he didn't think he was a
It's
one-off.
Taper. We met on Deimos.
Are you still alive?
He literally doesn't remember.
That's a miracle, isn't it?
I received a transmission from the 8 Heads platoon on the coast.
Are they a Lev unit with the vector cannon?
Yeah. They seem to be stuck and confined in a facility by a cliff. I'm going to the point of origin of the dispatch now.
I'll be there soon.
Hey, by the way, what is your mission?
What's going on
Oops,
there?
can't tell ya. Gotta run. Womp womp. Sorry, Taper.
Deploy! Quick!
I think whatever bit comes next might be my last one.
All teams, move in formation 2. Meet again after the enemy is exterminated.
Stand by, stand by.
Hey, Taper, they seem like your pals, don't they?
Why didn't you say our pals? Don't you know them?
Ada, put me through to that unit.
This is Storm Company.
What are you doing? Do you want to involve civilians?
Who cares? Anyhow, they're
Wow.
only the small fry of Vasilia.
Hey,
Rude.
what?
He must be really upset. Henry G, please help them.
Damn.
Who cares?
Taper, there's no guarantee, though.
Please.
Storm Company, I'm coming to help.
Who is this?
Don't talk too much. Ada!
Which are you going to help? The Space Force or civilian buildings?
Both!
All right. The damage percentage of the people in the civilian buildings is shown on the radar. Please
So yeah,
eliminate the
here's an
entire
SOS
enemy before
mission,
they are
sort of.
completely destroyed. One more thing. The Space Force's Levs are manned.
But I think I
Be
might call it
careful
right
not to
here.
destroy them.
What do I do when I want a Lev to stop attacking the building?
You will employ the sub-weapon Geyser.
Sure, I can stop them moving with Geyser. Ada, you're good at your job for a battle AI.
My previous runner influenced me greatly.
That must be that Leo I met.
He always had respect for human life.
Aw.
You're the type that behaves the way the man you love wants you to.
I do not comprehend.
You don't have to. It will all end when I dispose of Barham's unmanned machine. Anyway, let's go.
Certainly.
I like that he's figured immediately, like, oh, Leo's just a
Mission
little
start.
bitch who fell in love with a robot.
Let's
Got it.
eliminate every enemy. I suggest using Geyser.
Can't move. Oh, damn it! I can't move.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed.
Okay, actually I'm gonna do this one, it's fun. We get sort of a battleground thing. This is probably the first, like, weird set, not weird, but like change in gameplay set piece, of which this game actually has a bunch. Oops!
Neighboring areas from this battle increasing.
do that.
Be careful.
Also, I like that the spiders will jump and just like tumble over like idiots.
Enemy reinforcements are confirmed.
These little spider guys are fucking adorable. It's too bad they're murdering civilians, I guess. I guess.
Over
Oops.
50% of buildings are destroyed.
What? Really? Shit. I'm not really stopping the guys from blowing them up, am I? I'm not really doing a good job at this one.
Three more. Two
Well, it's too
more.
late to change my tactics now. I focused too much on the spiders.
One more.
There he is. I focused way too much on the spiders. I should have stopped the guys. Because their fire destroyed a lot of buildings.
Mission
bad.
completed.
I could have saved more of them.
In that situation, this is a realistic figure.
Stop it.
She said
I could have
50%
saved
of
all
buildings
their
were
lives.
destroyed.
But if it weren't for you, there would have been more destruction.
Are you trying to ease my mind?
Are you trying to ease my mind?
What are you doing? Don't butt in at our battle.
A battle? Does the Space Force call massacring innocent civilians battle?
I don't care about Vasilia's people. They're nothing. It doesn't matter whether they're civilians or not. It's still the same.
Shut up! If you say anything more, I'm gonna kill you, you wretch.
What?
Go away! Ada, please put me through to Leo.
All right, I will put you through to Leo Stenbuck.
Yeah, what I thought I was doing was killing the spiders
How
as
is
they
research for
spawned
the
so
Lev's
the
been
Space
going?
Force didn't
I've
have time
already
to shoot
saved
at
several
all.
people.
But I think
they
they
all
got
say
some
they
shots
would
off.
attack
And also I
Alma.
blew up that one
were
building
ordered to,
entirely on
weren't
my
they?
own.
But it's
Oops.
impossible for
That
Lev
was
to
totally
attack
me.
Barham.
Let them do as they like.
You're heartless, aren't you? If they're your ally.
Is the Space Force my ally? Don't kid me.
What?
Hey, I found a few Lev units in the civilian residential
Oh.
area near the south gate.
Dingo, that's
If you
supposed to
still
be a
think they're your
secret.
team, you could pick them up.
Like, you're supposed to
All right.
be on the Space
Ada,
Force, dude. You just
Put me through to Taper.
you just
All
literally
right,
told
I will
someone in
put
the
you
Space
through.
Force.
Henry G. How's everything going?
I guess
I did
Leo
my
isn't in
best.
the Space Force. He's
Have you already met
just sort of
Eggheads?
doing his own
Yeah.
shit.
I've confirmed the vector cannon too.
Vector
Things are worse.
What's wrong?
This location might have been discovered by Bahram.
What? Where is it?
This is an energy facility along Ayers Cliff.
There was
It seems
nothing
to be
we could
supplying
do.
power for Alman.
Wait, the enemy is approaching.
Not the enemy. Hate those guys.
What?
Alright, I'm definitely gonna kill it here, or I'll just keep playing forever. And I know what comes next, and it's good. And I'd
Ada,
kind of like to do it.
Where
but
is the train going?
No.
It is going via Ayers Cliff along the sea.
They're attacking all the way. Hey, Taper! The train carrying the orbital
They're
frame is
attacking
going
all
towards
the
you.
way.
What's that?
I'll destroy it before it gets there.
Is that right?
After all, it's just on the way. Ada, give me the estimated time of the train's arrival.
Roger.
Oh good, it's gonna let me just stop right here. That's handy. I'll just save, and because I'm paranoid, and even though I don't, it doesn't matter, I will save twice. I don't know why. It just makes me feel more secure. Well, that's cute, you can see what your mission is, even though that's not helpful. And I'm gonna call it there. Cause I know what comes next, and it rules. And you'll see it next week, most likely. This game will probably take about 3, maybe 4 streams to do. Depends. Thanks for coming. That's it. Sorry for blowing up that one building. That was on me, folks. I did kill those people. It was completely unnecessary. But I think you'll find it's not a war crime as long as it's under 15%. That's my defense in court. Gonna workshop it a bit. But I'm pretty sure it'll work, and I'll be back here next week. See you then.